so we are back, and today what we are doing is we are basically reviewing the month. Now, I do this every month. Basically, there's two things that I have to check at the end of the month. One is my KPIs. So that is checking very specific things and seeing if they worked. So this is basically the time of the month where I'm like figuring out, okay, did I run in circles this month, or did what I do actually work? And there's a few things that I check. So here are the things that I check like monthly, and this list used to be way longer. But once I actually figured out, okay, these are sort of like the channels that I'm using, this is what I'm doing, now I have like very specific things that I check. So for example, I checked my YouTube subscribers, and this one is kind of like just a vanity metric. Like, I don't really care whether it goes up or down, but if there is like a significant like boost in the subscribers, it makes me sort of like wonder why or what exactly I did that month, what topic I talked about. And so I also check views, and then I check book calls from YouTube. So the views and the book calls, they kind of go together. So you would think, and I always talk about this on my channel, and it's like, okay, does more views equal more book calls? And in most cases, the answer is no. But, you know, what I really check this for is if I posted about a certain topic that month, or I did a certain series and I got more book calls that month than I did a previous month, and you know the views are like, you know, let's say there's a lot of views or there's only a small amount of views, either way I can sort of like compare the two numbers and look back sort of like months earlier and be like, okay, well this month I got more book calls with this amount of views, which is less than that other month when I got like 6,000 views and only got one book call. So, you know, that is one way I look at it. So it's not just like, okay, how many views I get, but like, did anything come from those views? So like, are the views, or are they like quality? So there's that. I also have a Facebook group, so I check if anything came from there, which I'm pretty active in there, and most times, you know, something do happen in there. I created a video about sort of like how I do that and how I get like weekly, sometimes daily sales that way, which I'm actually starting to like change that up a little bit because I'm focusing more on like high ticket offers, and I'm not sure that my Facebook audience has like the capacity for like that type of work or the type of work that I'm trying to do now. So that strategy is actually changing up a bit. And so I also check LinkedIn. So I've been hanging out on LinkedIn more than Facebook recently because I think that is actually where my ideal buyer is now. So I've been hanging out on there. So I'm also tracking what I'm doing on there. So it's like, okay, did I get any book calls from LinkedIn? Now, there used to be a few more things that I tracked. Like, I would track, like, Instagram. And, yeah, that's when I realized it wasn't working at all. I wasn't seeing anything happen because of it. But, yeah, it's sort of like what I track every month. Now, I'm not active everywhere at one time. That's a really good thing to point out. And I don't do everything at one time. But the thing that I do track, or the things that I do, I like to make sure to take note of them, just to like, you know, make sure what I'm actually doing is working, and I didn't just waste another month running around in circles or chasing squirrels, as they might say. Alright, so bad news. Okay, so I just did everything, checked everything out with the KPIs. Bad news, definitely did not talk to enough people this month. But good news is that's okay. One is because, I onboarded a lot of clients last month. So the fact that I didn't onboard, the fact that I only onboarded one this month was fine because I was sort of like still taking care of the other ones. But also, with me doing less than what I normally do, I was still able to bring in that other client. And I was still able to add money, which has not always been the case. There's been times where I literally I've done more and seen nothing from my nothing from my efforts. So that just lifts a bit of pressure off of me. Yeah, now we move on to, what are we moving on to? We're moving on to finances now. This is to plan out sort of what we're doing next month and stuff like that. Editing our thumbnails. I'm super excited for this. I haven't created thumbnails in a few weeks now, and I'm really excited about these thumbnails because I get to be a little bit more creative than normal. They're doing work upstairs. But yeah, this is breakfast. My friend recommended it to me, and then the mangoes are just mine. So yeah, probably literally just gonna be creating thumbnails all day today. I think I have maybe 16 to get done. I think there's about 8 videos, but I usually create 2 to 3 thumbnails. So anywhere from 16 to 24 thumbnails. 16, does that matter? Add up. But yeah, either way, we gotta create a few of them for each, so it's fun. Alright, so we have all 7 videos scheduled and ready to go. We created, how many is this? 14 thumbnails. So let's see how they all perform, because they are definitely not the YouTube content, but some of the videos is a little different from what I usually do. So we'll see how this goes over the next month. Today we are going to a cat cafe. I love cats. I love pets in general, but I am such a cat person. I don't think we have any cat cafes at home. I don't think I've ever tried to look, but I looked it up over here, and it's actually a few of them over here. So I have my laptop. I'm not sure if they let you like work from there, but if not, I'm completely fine with just looking at the cats. So we're gonna go there and see. So I am slightly lost, but it's okay because ChatGPT is helping me figure out where I am. It's crazy how you can use ChatGPT for literally anything. It's been really helpful for this trip. When I don't understand something, when I'm confused, I just ask ChatGPT, and typically they have the answer. All right, so I have the all-day pass. So basically, I did not eat breakfast yet. I did not eat anything, and it's almost 12 o'clock. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go get something to eat. And they actually have like these little tables over there where you can do whatever you want. So I'm gonna go back and get a little bit of work done, or get whatever I needed to get done today. And yeah, I'm gonna hang out there for a few hours. I feel like this is like max using my location, time, and money freedom, sort of like with entrepreneurship. I've never really done anything like this. I mean, yes, I might have went on a trip here and there and maybe went to a conference, but just like, I feel like going somewhere else completely different and trying out new things like this and being able to do this, it just kind of takes it to like a whole nother level, which is like cool for me. So yeah, I think doing stuff like this really keeps me motivated to like keep going and yeah, to earn more money and basically be able to keep the lifestyle. I think it's a baby. All of the cats here are like super chill and kind of nice. I wonder, are they like medicated or something, or are they just this naturally chill? Look at this. All right, so we have a few emails that we have to send out to our clients, and then we also have to also draft like a whole bunch of emails. So all those YouTube videos that we created yesterday, What I typically like to do is I like to add an email to go out with that. And you know, it's crazy, my cat does this at home too, but yeah, we're gonna send a few emails sort of like promoting that YouTube video. I haven't sent my email list an email in a month. She knew that you was a nice person based on like what happened. I actually got a good amount of stuff done at the cafe. I didn't finish everything though, and I think I have a call tonight. It's currently 7 o'clock. I did take a nap. It's currently 7. I think my call's at 9:30. I'm not sure with my client, but you could like look at the list of like the videos that you need to watch and then find it in the thing. Now, if you scroll down on the course page, if you go back there. Okay, so today we are creating a proposal and a new offer sheet for a new potential client. And I say a new offer sheet, but really what it is just like a mixture of the services that I already have, but they're like customized to him. So like I have my YouTube coaching, and then I also have my done for you offer. That's where I basically do the whole thing from start to finish for like 6 months worth of content. And then I have these custom offers that I put together for people who are like needing help with like sales. So when we were on a call, this guy basically mentioned that he was trying to do outreach, but he was struggling with it. So I can definitely help with that. So we're gonna put that inside of the offer. And yeah, then we have like a few calls later today that we need to do.